Alright, hey YouTube, welcome to the next part of the Wizard101 walkthrough. And we are back. First thing I'm going to do here, quickly pick up the Storm Rider hair mount. We'll redeem it. You also have the armor blade in. And this Storm Rider hair mount was given a while back. You got it for free. I forgot what part I talked about it in, but I guess I'll re-mention it soon. Anyways, let's go ahead and duck to Cyrus here.
Oh, you really think you can outwit Malister?
Professor Drake peers down at you, then seems to make a decision.
Well then, meet me in my tower and we'll discuss strategy.
Alright, so this is the big decision. Obviously, as you could probably tell by now, we are going to be doing Dragonspyre. Dragonspyre did win the vote over Grizzleheim. It was pretty close at the beginning, and then Dragonspyre kind of pulled away. So yeah, Dragonspyre will be next, and then after we'll probably be doing Grizzleheim. So yeah.
I need to know if you've any hope of surviving against my brother Malister. The only way I can be sure is to challenge you myself. Stand your ground.
So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite fights in the game, fighting Cyrus Drake. Yes, he actually gets to fight the Myth Professor himself. You know, you do this every time you have to enter Dragonspyre, so you know, it's pretty cool. I definitely do enjoy this fight. So yeah, he has 5,000 health, I believe. He's not particularly difficult or anything, nor does he drop anything interesting, because he is not a repeatable boss. So yeah, it would be kind of annoying if they had him drop something amazing and he's not repeatable. So yeah. But yeah, we don't really need too much tips as far as this guy goes. Kind of just, you know, your blade up, wraith, feint, and all that good stuff. Anyways, so back to the Storm Rider hair mount. Basically, they gave it away because a Wizard101 Central member, really popular, Lady Storm Rider, passed away, I believe a couple of months ago now, maybe even more. In real life, not like her, you know, Wizard account got deleted, and actually in real life, she passed away. So that was really unfortunate. So they made a Storm Rider mount that they gave away to everybody for free. So I'm probably going to be using this mount till the, you know, end of this walkthrough, or for the most part of it. I'll show up a couple other mounts if I ever get any, you know, with bundles and stuff. But just kind of as a sign of respect to her, and you know, best wishes to her family and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of, you know, where the Storm Rider mount came from and all that other good stuff. So obviously I've been gone for quite a while. Haven't, as far as the walkthrough videos go, just college and summer and laziness and all that combined. Yeah, no profit. So plus my headset broke, so now this new one that I got I'm not particularly too happy with. It's kind of my fault because I didn't check if it had a USB, and it does not have a USB. It's only audio jacks, which isn't bad, except I can only have, you know, have it go up to a certain volume. I can't make it go any higher, and it's kind of annoying. Same thing with my mic. My mic, you won't really notice it because I'm going to boost it really high, but the mic is really low because yeah, it's just, you know, no USB. It's just simply the audio jacks. And you'll notice if you watch the Waterworks with Lily run with Lily that I did, posted that video, you can barely hear me, and I did not know at the time that this was my first time basically testing out this headset as far as recording goes. So I'm probably gonna end up buying a new one, even though nothing's really wrong with this one. It's a some Razer headset, but yeah, I really should have made sure it had a USB. So yeah, that's kind of story so far. But yeah, so Dragonspyre, as far as my opinion, as far as I didn't really care too much which world. I was actually slightly rooting for Dragonspyre for a couple reasons, mainly because of Scarecrow and stuff. I definitely want to get to Grizzleheim. I just kind of want to I don't really, you know, I want to personally. I know for the walkthrough it'll be kind of boring to see me scarecrow everything in Grizzleheim, but you know, it's definitely time consuming, and obviously in the battles that I cut out and don't show, it's definitely helpful. I think this Drake here, I think he survives with like 1 or 2 HP if I remember correctly, which was kind of a troll. Let me see. Yeah, just with like barely anything, and I don't have a wand attack, and I was like, great, awesome, game loves me. So now I get the wand attack, and I'm like, goodbye, sir. Have a good day. So here's that wand attack, and Cyrus, may you burn in a fiery death. There you go. I love his dying animation, but yeah, there you go, just some golden EXP, no drops. I think he, like, might drop boots or something, I don't know, I'm not too sure. But nothing incredibly amazing, so now we have to talk to him and rub it in his face that he just lost to us, so yeah.
You're better than I thought. Maybe you have a fighting chance. Do not get overconfident, though. Malastair is extremely dangerous, far more than I was. You will need my help to defeat him. Meet me in Dragonspyre.
Okay, so now we can, I believe, finally enter Dragonspyre, the 5th world and the official last world of, you know, the first storyline arc with Malastair and stuff. So, yeah, just gonna go ahead, hop in right here, and click on that beautiful Dragonspyre logo. There it is. So yeah, this is Dragonspyre. Here's your first look at it. I love Dragonspyre. You know, as far as list of favorite worlds, it's not, you know, it's not incredibly high up there, but it's not really a world that I dislike either. So yeah, let's talk to Cyrus.
Good, you made it. We have a difficult task ahead of us. There you are, young wizard. When you opened the spiral door to Dragonspyre, I took the opportunity to scry ahead. This is as close as I can come for the time being. Malastair will most certainly sense my presence should I enter Dragonspyre, endangering all we hope to accomplish. Most of the gates and portals are blocked or otherwise impassable. You may now access the outer ring. From there, you must open the gate to the next ring. A library is on the other side of this portal. Go there and discover what answers you can.
Alright, so yep, this is the main area of Dragonspyre. I picked up a couple ores here. You might want to head down here first, because as always, Zeke is in every goddamn world. You can also pick up this fountain right here. It's a nice little housing item. And let's talk to Zeke.
Hey, you young wizard. Good to see you again. Has you seen any stone roses? I'm looking for a whole stack of them, hidden all over Dragonspyre. They only grows hereabouts. Let me know when you get them stone roses, and I'll give you a little something for your efforts.
Alright, so there's the another Zeke quest with these stone roses, and obviously I'm gonna probably do those close to the end of Dragonspyre. So your first area, the cool thing is about Dragonspyre, you gotta enter these little portals. It gets old after a while, but you know, if you're new to the game, it's pretty cool. And right here is also the next crafting quest. Hope you guys remember crafting. But yeah.
Even in death, I can find no rest. Who are you and what do you want? I've little time for apprentices, so unless you come highly recommended, you're out of luck. Toshio of Mushu sent you? Say nothing more. I respect his work, and his recommendation speaks louder than words. But still, I must see your work for myself. Craft for me 2 rings of apotheosis, and we will see if you've got what it takes to be my student.
Alright, so yeah, the Dragonspyre crafting series is, I mean, back in the day, I feel so old saying that. Back when Wizards first came out, it was definitely annoying and did take quite a bit of time. Not necessarily these rings, but the stuff you had to make after. So yeah, I'm gonna save off that crafting quest for a bit later. For now, let's go ahead and enter the library. and talk to Milos, or Milos.
Oh, hello there. I don't believe I've seen a living being in quite a long time. Ah, so you wish to explore the scenic world of Dragonspyre. It's a beautiful place, don't you think? What's that? Oh my, it's in ruins, I forgot. My apologies. I feel as if I just awakened from a long sleep. Most of the gates into Dragonspyre have been shut down by the Dragon Titan's army, but perhaps we can find a way for you to get in. We have a saying here. When in doubt, turn to the knowledge crystal. The knowledge crystal should have the answers. It's right over there. Use it and come back when you've got your answer. It's so difficult to remember all that I once knew. You know what would help? Our library once housed a magnificent 7-volume series on the history of Dragonspyre. We thought that the Dragon Titan would destroy the library, so we hid the volumes throughout Dragonspyre. Could you bring them back to me?
Okay. Here's the crystal stand.
The crystal starts to glow, and intones the portal gates of Dragonspyre. Auric Blazeburner created the portal gates to defend Dragonspyre from outside enemies. Only a portal stone can open a gate. All students and faculty of Dragonspyre Academy are issued portal stones by the Stone Keeper.
Okay, and if you want to, this video is actually going to be.
Oh yes, I remember now. Auric Blazeburner was quite a powerful enchanter. He made the portal gates and the portal stones to get through them. If you're looking for a portal stone, you might check Holger's old tower. It's fairly close. I haven't been there in years, but there were portal stones piled up all over the place.
Interesting. If you want to head over here, I can't speak right now. Head over here. There's going to be the Lore Master.
A wizard from Ravenwood. I never thought to see one brave enough to challenge me. I am the Lore Master, and I have collected powerful spells from across the spiral. If you think you can best me, enter my chamber. Perhaps you'll be lucky enough to learn one of my spells.
So this is the Lore Master, a very interesting boss as well as addition made by KI. Basically, the Lore Master is, it's a boss that drops, and the reason for that random cut is actually try to solo her, and that didn't turn out too well. And it was a really long and and grueling battle because death with that lifesteal. So I wouldn't die for a while. But eventually, she did get the best of me. The Lore Master drops every single crafted spell that you can in the game. So, anything from Catelyn to the Lore Master spell herself. So this is why this makes her a really farmable target. The thing is, though, the chances of you actually getting any spell at all is highly unlikely. And the chance of you actually getting the spell you want for your school is even less likely. So, obviously for my death, I really want Deer Knight. Having Deer Knight this early in the game is basically massacre and overkill. As it's a 5-pip AoE damage over time. So, yeah. Actually, to this day, I have not gotten Deer Knight from her. I do try occasionally every now and then. I just, honestly, crafting it would definitely be a lot easier in my opinion. So, but just having it this early on in the game would really help. By the time I can actually get the recipe for Deer Knight and stuff. Deer Knight is obviously still an amazing spell. But like I said, having it this early would be awesome. So, I'll try a few runs with her, every now and then. Maybe I'll have like some, subscriber stuff. Where I'll just do a live stream and we'll just, hit up Lore Master a couple times. Obviously in a couple of months, not anytime recently because I'm going on vacation soon. As well as my College Now program is finally wrapping up and then school starts. So, I don't know what my schedule is going to be like exactly. But we shall see. Nevertheless. So, yeah, basically the rest of this video is going to be this battle, and I just used the team up thing to find these people, and I forgot what schools these guys were exactly, but let me go over exactly what the lore master does and why she's, you know, can be kind of difficult and annoying. So all her little pox, the green things around her, they each do something special. The last one, as you saw there, just spams heals like crazy. So I forgot what each of them are called, but I believe it's like Font of Weakness or Font of Strength or something like that. Yeah, right there, Font of Life. So Font of Life just spams heals. Font of Strength spams traps, I believe. And Font of Weakness spams shields and things like weaknesses and plagues and infections and all that other good stuff. So if I had to choose one to kill, it'd be the Font of Weakness right away, because that's just annoying to deal with. So yeah, Font of Weakness definitely has to go first. Font of Life isn't really that much of a problem unless you're not going for one-hit kills. So as far as the lore master herself, she only has spells that she drops, so she will only be using Deer Knight, Catalans, you know, Winter Moon, all that other stuff. So yeah, and every 3 rounds, the Font of Strength, I believe, will cast a 50% Balance Blade on her. So that's really the only cheat. Believe it or not, that 50% blade can really be a pain in the ass, especially if you're getting spammed by traps and other stuff from the other fonts. So yeah, Lore Master, you know, you definitely wanna, if you're gonna farm her, don't try and do it solo. You can, it's just really annoying. I highly recommend going in with at least 2 people, 3 or 4 preferred. I would also highly recommend having just hammers, so people like Storm and Fire, just to quickly deal with the fonts and then just quickly spam attacks on the Lore Master herself. So as you can see right here is another of the 50% blades, but she hasn't attacked. If you kill the Lore Master first, though, the fonts themselves cannot attack, so there is no chance of you actually dying. But they will still be spamming shields, weaknesses, and plagues, and you know whatnot, and virulent plagues, and yeah, definitely not the nicest of things. So, and this battle was pretty hard because we had a life, and unfortunately, life schools aren't too great for farming Lore Master. Not that they can't do damage, it's just that they don't have the necessary AoEs and stuff. Unless the life wants to put on a mastery amulet of some sorts. And, you know, do that and have like treasure card, Tempest, or, you know, whatever. But nevertheless, I think he lands a pretty good hit here on her. Yeah, 3580, but again, without that one-hit kill, that Font of Life will definitely get annoying with the heals. Unfortunately, the Font of Life isn't too smart and doesn't spam, you know, the best heals at certain times, so you can get away with that. But overall, like I said, if you come in here with, you know, a couple of Storms or a couple of Fires, or, you know, Myth even with the Homungo Frogs, and put Colossal on, you know, on Tempest, Meteor Strike, so on and so forth. Even Ice, you know, can just, you know, Blizzard. Then you should have an easy time. Also, like I said, farming her to get the spell drops is definitely, you know, if you get lucky. I mean, I ran this with a guy who said he got Keeper of the Flame on, you know, his first run as an actual spell and not the treasure card. So she also drops treasure card versions of the spell, so that could be a little bit of a troll. If you get that, you might get excited and then it's like, oh no, not what I wanted. She drops the, I think I mentioned this, the Lore Master spell. So she has actually a spell of herself, and I believe you can only get it by her as a drop. It is a balance spell, so for any balance wizard completionists, have fun. Because it'll definitely be a pain in the ass farming her for that spell. I'm not sure if you can craft it. I don't think you can, but I'm actually gonna should look that up right now. But I believe this is the only way to get the Lore Master spell from her. She also drops, you know, some gear, rings, and treasure cards are actually a really nice really nice drops from her. Each on-side drops like Rebirth treasure cards, obviously all the what's it called? All the spells that she drops. So she drops Brimstone Revenants, Catalans, Deer Knight treasure cards, Savage Paws. I guess the most sought after treasure card from her is the Lore Master treasure card. Just because what's it called? It's only dropped by her and like one other creature. So that's in Chrysalis, so yeah. And those treasure cards actually go for a lot of Forum Gold on Central. The Lore Master treasure cards. I've actually not gotten one from her to drop, so they are pretty rare. Even the treasure card version. And for those of you who don't know, the Lore Master spell does 390 to 470 balance damage, and it adds on a 20% weakness and a 35% black mantle. So this is for 4 pips. It's actually, in my opinion, a pretty decent PvP spell for balance. So yeah. As far as is she the only one to drop it? Yes, she's the only one. You can, oh, you actually can craft it. Okay, so you can craft the Lore Master spell, but you do need 7 Lore Master treasure cards, as well as, you know, Amber's slightly easier to get now, but still can be a pain in the ass. You know, to get Amber, you know, because, you know, the best way, in my opinion, to get Amber will be, you know, farm, you know, one of the bosses to drop it. But still, it's no easy task. And you need 12 Amber, I believe, as well as, you know, Sunstones and stuff aren't that hard anymore to get, but, you know, you need 50 Sunstones, 50 Astral Shards, 200 Ghost Fires, some Agave Nectars, and not to mention the 7 Lore Master treasure cards herself. And getting even 1 to drop is annoying. You need 7, so good luck. I have a feeling they're gonna do this. Yeah, I don't know if they will, but they might do this for, like, you know, they'll make future bosses where they'll drop, like, one of them will have like a death only spell. So where the boss itself will actually be a spell. And yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a fun boss to farm. You know, she has 7,000 HP, but just not getting anything after, you know, 40, 50, 60 runs is just, oh man. The treasure cards are nice, though, I'm not gonna lie. The cursed treasure cards and all that. It's definitely nice. But yeah, I think I've done enough rambling on the Lore Master. Also, I should mention the Lore Master has a mastery to all schools, so her power pips count to every single one of her spells. So the fact that she's balanced doesn't change anything. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on in the battle. I haven't been like paying attention too much. But yeah, look at this Font of Life, 1-pip dryads and stuff. Badass. Also, the next upcoming couple parts of this walkthrough will probably be, majority of them will be live comms. Some will be post comms. I think you guys will enjoy them. I think you guys like live comms in general, so I decided to bring them back. Maybe for, you know, the world of Dragonspyre, for, you know, most of it. Even though I said I wouldn't. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the live comms. I still need to figure out all my editing stuff with it. It's mainly my mic that's the problem. And, you know, balancing out the voices and stuff, and the in-game audio that, you know, but that's just personal stuff that I need to figure out, and it doesn't really concern any of you guys. So that's one font down. I believe that was the strength that we got taken care of, and that's always good to get any font off, just, you know, so we don't have to waste time watching their battle animations and stuff. And here's that Deer Knight spell, and I get jealous every time she uses it because I don't have it. Not yet, at least. We will be getting the Deer Knight spell, as well as Lord of Night. She also drops the Lord of Night death spell, but that's not really one that I'm particularly looking for. I will get it eventually, but, you know, just Deer Knight is a priority right now, and it's probably the best rank 5 spell. Well, it's the best, in my opinion, it's the best drop spell that's in this game, so yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about now. But I guess I could describe. Oh yeah, fishing came out in Wizards, and I don't know, I'm not too big of a fan of it. It's just like, if you're gonna bring back fishing, I mean not bring back, put in fishing. And I don't know, does anyone remember the Toontown fishing? Like, that fishing was awesome. That was so basic, easy and simple. Now they have all this, you know, complicated. I don't know if it's complicated, to be honest. I haven't really tried. I've tried on my main Storm Wizard, but I just kind of got mad when the fish escaped me, and I was like, screw it. So, but yeah, I don't know. Fishing is, apparently they wanted to put it in the game ever since it first came out. Whether that's, you know, actually true or not, that's what the developers were saying. You know, I don't know. It's nothing amazing as far as, you know, the reward. I believe you just sell like the fish for gold and stuff. They have a whole leveling system for the fishing as well. So you gain ranks and then you use, it's like gardening, pretty much. I don't know. Obviously, I will have to do it, you know, for the sake of the walkthrough. So, but if it's nothing like, if there's no immediate, like, in the near future rewards that actually are good other than gold, because I don't know, from what I know, the only thing you could get is like gold, basically, for fishing. So, but I mean, if they like make it amber or some, you know, reagent that's really hard to get, then I don't know. Then I'll be probably forced to do it. But as far as any new world content, a lot of people were pretty pissed off that the big summer update, quote unquote, was fishing, and I believe KI said that it was planning to be something else, but they had to push it back, or something along those lines. Which is, you know, you gotta understand from their point. You know, they're humans too. Stuff happens. So hopefully, I will guess in like October and stuff is when. I don't think a new main world is coming out because, you know, obviously Chrysalis Part 2 just came out, and that's the end of the Morganth arc. And I doubt they're gonna make another new main world for a while, at least for another year or so. But I definitely do think that a side world will be coming out. So a lot of people were thinking it's gonna be the extension of Wisteria, and you know, who knows? It might be. You know, I don't really have any of my own personal opinions on it. You know, do I really care if a new world comes out? I mean, obviously, new content's always great. But I don't know. And that Font of Life fizzled his life spell, and yeah, that was awesome. But you know, I can't say that I'm not excited, you know, for a new world. But I don't really care if one comes out, to be honest. Or not, because, you know, I'm still enjoying the current worlds, and having gone through them, you know, the farthest I've gotten is to Avalon on my main account. So eventually, and I don't really play quests, I should say, on my main account too much anymore. So because if I don't have the time, I don't want to waste money on memberships, as well as then I'll need to buy memberships for, you know, both the walkthrough and my main account, and you know, that's just, you know, $20 every month, and that I'd rather have in my wallet. So yeah, so after Avalon, basically I'm gonna be going into, you know, Azteca and all that, although in Chrysalis blind, pretty much. But we're still a while away from there. We just started Dragonspyre, so I don't know why I'm talking about Azteca and stuff. And oh gosh, the life fizzles. Man, I've been playing on my main account recently, just helping out people, and the storm fizzles with 92% accuracy. It's just insane. I don't know what's going on with the accuracies and stuff, but yeah, something needs to be checked up there, because there've been too many fizzles with over 90% accuracy on the spells. It's just, you know, every 3 battles or something, I'll be fizzling on a Tempest. It's just not the funnest. And this is the Catalan, I believe. Definitely not the best of spells. I don't ever see my Storm using it too much, but it's just one of those fun spells to use. And of course, Font of Weakness is the last one left. That's great. I believe Font of Weakness also has the most HP. They don't all have static HP, so I believe Strength has the lowest. the life one is in between, and the weakness has the most HP, so yeah. But at least we're down 2 fonts, 1 to go, and the Lore Master left, and a nice little, I forgot the name of the spell. I feel so bad. I usually don't forget names of spells. Gosh damn it. It's not coming to me right now. But this is the big bear tree guy. One of Life's AoEs. Did Life get any more AoEs? I don't know. Or is this like still their only one? Don't know. Haven't been too much into the Wizard news lately. So my memory of it is kind of went. So there's that mass infection, but at that point I'd rather take a mass infection than a weakness or a plague, because yeah, I don't think we're planning on healing too much. So yeah, that's kind of all the updates as far as Wizard goes, and you know, my life as well. So I don't know as far as Wizard, you know, what the next world's gonna be, what's happening. Speaking of Wizards, I guess another thing is right now the Wizard101 Central 6th birthday celebration is going on. So they also, if you remember last year, they did the Everybody Wins, where I believe I got 5,000 crowns for free. If you enter this raffle, you automatically win a certain amount of crowns. So, you know, I got 5,000. My friend, the one that I did the pirate walkthrough with, I believe he got 10k, so he got really lucky. The highest I believe you could get is like 50k. I might be wrong on that. But nevertheless, it's free crowns, so you should be, you know, you should be grateful for anything. Nice centaur right there. Any damage is just good at this point, because this battle just dragged on for way too long. Much longer than. It was about the same length as like the one I tried to solo with before I died. Here's a Brimstone Revenant. So let me check right now. Actually, how much crowns? What's the highest amount of crowns? I believe the lowest is 1,000. They won't give you like 100 or something. But yeah, you don't only get the crowns. You also get, I believe, like a pet or a blade or something like that. So it's really nice. Definitely appreciate KI, because obviously King's Isle realizes how big of a fan site Central is and how much people actually use it. So for KI to support them in multiple events now and actually give out prizes and stuff, because obviously Central isn't, you know, making these prizes. They're contacting KI, Jester is, or Olivia, and they're getting all this done. So, but yeah. So let's see. Everybody Wins raffle before this battle ends, and the video should check this out. Let's see. So okay, so you could get. Oh wow. Guess I was wrong. You get anywhere from 200 to 20,000 crowns. So you also get a fish tank, an Umbra sword, and an energy elixir. So not as good as last year's prizes, in my opinion, but it's still free stuff. So I hate when people complain when they get free stuff. It's just like, just accept it. Even if you get 200 crowns, you know, it's still 200 more than you've had. So the Umbra sword's nice, I guess, for newer players that didn't have the chance to get it back then. I got mine, my first Umbra, back when the Beckett magazine. I actually still have the Beckett. I've kept all the Beckett magazines I ever got. Even though my mom tried to throw them out, I was like, nope, getting them back. They're just, you know, memories and stuff. But yeah, so I have a couple of Umbra blades now, so it's not that awesome to me anymore. But some newer people, it looks really cool. I should probably stitch one day. But yeah, and the energy elixir, I guess it's nice. Obviously, mainly people want the fish tank and the crowns. That's probably the biggest of the prizes. And there's obviously a lot more stuff. There's like a hide and seek raffles, create your own spell contest, which, you know, all reward crowns and other stuff. Scavenger hunts. That actually started yesterday. on the August 8th. So hopefully I'll have this
You
video.
bested me this time. Luck, perhaps, but well fought. Feel free to challenge me again, should you still wish to see the power of lore spells.
So she also has a chest. If you want, you could try to get items from her. I highly recommend you don't waste your crowns on it. But yeah, so yeah, obviously, like I said, there's a bunch of contests on Central other than the Everybody Wins. So go ahead and check them out. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you all on the next one.